Another Black Ice production. This here be strictly for the listeners, y'all.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Maze Jackson, and you are tuned in live to the Maze Said Radio Show. You know what, Earl? I've been gone a minute, so we got to change it up again. Let me do that one more time. Run it back. All right, ready? 5, 4. You do the countdown.
Hard goddamn work being this good. Woo! We did it again, baby.
Y'all, it's been a while.
Another Black Ice production. This here be strictly for the listeners.
What's up, world? It's your boy Maze Jackson, and you are tuned into the Maze Said Podcast. We are live right here on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeartRadio station, and your boy has been out of town, out of commission for 3 weeks, and I'm back fresh and ready to get it going live. Man, Chicago, it's been a while. Chicago into the world, it's been a while. Have you missed me? I missed you. Where you been? What's been going on? I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's been going on with me and my world. Some of the things that's been happening, places we've been. You know, I done got a few stamps in my passport, traveled around the world, kicked it with some legends of hip hop, legends of R&B, and then on top of that, then when I got back, y'all, you know what I did? I got back and I came back, moved into a new office, got it super funky fresh. And then I get in today and hear some bull crap. That's right, so stay tuned because it's going to be a great show. We're going to talk about it all live. Man, we got to talk about everything that has been going on. You know, Earl, it's been a lot going on. Check it out, photo time. I've been gone for a while. Let's start out with Game of Thrones. How about that? I'm going to start with, let's back up. Let me rewind. So for those of you who don't know, I've been out for a while. I had to take a break, had to recharge the batteries, had to get my mind free. It's been a lot going on, Earl. This What's in it for the Black people can get real stressful, real quick, real fast for people. And so your boy had to take a moment off and just reset, man, get my mind right. Spend some time with my beautiful wife away from phones and all types of stuff. So you know what we did, Earl? We went on the Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage. And can I tell you what? That may have been one of my best experiences as an adult, Earl. I had the opportunity to, with all of the legends of my childhood era. Let me just say that while it was a new and a first-time endeavor, the Tom Joyner cruise was definitely the Wilson to New Edition. Oh, no. And on top of that, man, Brad Jordan turns 45, turned 50. Too short. Luke and Scarface performed all in one night. Those were legends of hip hop. Earl, let me tell you something else. Are you a reading guy? Okay, well, if you're a reader, Earl, the must read of the right now crew. Hey, do you? that besides Berry Gordy, Motown, he was the largest independent black-owned record label set for the record deals that Jay-Z, Puffy, and all. Did you know parental warning sticker that is on by the Two Live Crew because Luke didn't want kids getting the wrong versions of the album? But what was great was to listen to him tell his story, not from the perspective of a 28-year-old guy that's living the life of a rock star. His story from the position of a 5-year-old. The Michael Jordan, he says that Jay-Z calls him the Michael Jordan of rap, because near that laid the foundation that allowed them to be. So the book activity filled. Hey, Scarface. Hey, I spilled a beer on Scarface, man. Dog, talk about the first night on the cruise, man. I spill a beer on Scarface. Now, can you imagine that? Now, mind you, now check this out. I love to tell this story. So we on the boat, we kicking it right by you. I'm just, whoa. So I'm double fisted. I got a couple beers early. You know, I'm doing my thing. And I'm looking at all these professional black people on the boat, and I'm just in my zone. And then I see this guy with tattoos on his neck. And I say to myself, now, he's never going to get a job with those tattoos on his neck. So I'm looking, you know, I'm there hanging around. And Earl, some kind of way I bump into him. He turns around, and what do? I spill a full beer on Scarface. Now, before, you know, the first thing I did was look around for his security, right? Like, oh, damn. He was on the boat with his wife, just chilling, just enjoying the boat, just coming to kick it. So, mind you, on this boat now, it was one of those experiences where what I loved about the boat was it restored jokes, right? It restored my positive energy. And then, Earl, everybody you could imagine was, but the beautiful part of it was there were no VIPs except for the concerts. So check this out. If you went to go get lunch, you were standing in line next to New Edition. If you went to go to the pool, you was gonna bump into Big Daddy Kane. Everybody was there, was down. I got so many pictures, man. I met like all the legends of hip hop. I can't lie, man. I was fired up to meet New Edition, right? I was like, can I get a picture too, Ralph? You know what I'm saying? I still think it's Ralph's band. If you out there, you watching, I still say it's Ralph's band. Who else, man? Patti LaBelle. The Bad Boy Reunion. Faith cussed Tom Joyner out on the stage. Charlie Wilson was there. Carl, you name it, man. Shirley Wilson with. If you went to U of I, Brian Wilson, who used to sing at Cotton Club, blew up. Man. Hey, if you're out there and you're watching on and you are watching on Facebook Live, I'm gonna just give you some shout outs. All right. Let me go through this real quick, Earl. I want to send a big shout out to my main man, Sid J. Roberto, my lovely wife, Carrie Steele, Commissioner. What up, Walter Granberry? What up, Rudy? Hey, sis. What's up, Tennille? Hey, Mike. Excuse me. Hey, said that it was a redo on live TV. You watched it. You saw it live. Mike Crawford. What up, Fred? Ernest Bryant. Kenya, what's up? Did I tell you, Kenya, put that leg away? I saw you trying to get information for Beyonce. Chauncey, what up? Sean Cochran, what up? Damon, what up? Patrick Brutus for Congress. Todd Lockwood, what's up to my man from the crib tuning in? You trying to find out who it was, aren't you, Todd? I know you are. Shout out to my man, John Rimbert. Thank you. I'm happy to be back. I'm loving being back in the studio. Man, Earl's asking me questions about the time during the cruise. Who had the best performance? You know what, man? Okay. Best hip hop performance? Brad Jordan, Scarface. I got to give it to my main man. Hey, man. And check it out, bro. Scarface lost a lot of weight, and that brother is on some real intellectual. You know what was awesome about that was really seeing all of the rappers grown up. So they knew their music, but they want to do something now, man. They tried, somebody tried to school me on politics, and we had a political conversation, and then it turned into church. All right. Now, let's go on, Earl. What else has been happening? Check this out. Donald Trump. Wait, let me back up. I'm going to go on a very, very, very mini rant. Very mini rant. I went away to get away because I'm telling you that what's in it for the black people was really wearing me out. Earl, is tough talking about what's in it for the black people because it's a thankless job. It's thankless. Right? Everybody say, Maze, go on, tell him. You tell him, Maze. Tell him Maze said. But when the fire comes, I'll be out there by myself. You know what I mean? I'm out to say by myself because I got some loyal soldiers, my lovely, beautiful wife, who is probably pulling her hair out like, he got to stop saying all this crazy stuff. I'm trying to get elected. Black folks, I need y'all to remember that. I'll fight for you, but don't let them put it on my wife. My sister, who is always down, my family, you know what I'm saying? And Earl, but I went away because I was really feeling down and frustrated about the what's in it for the black people thing. Like, really, is this something that I want to keep pushing? Because it seems like even though I'm pushing what's in it for the black people, it has a detrimental effect on my own personal income. Right? So, it's so many people that say, yeah, May, say it. You tell them. I could never say that. And so Earl, I was a little frustrated. And I said, I got to go take a break. And on the boat, I was reinvigorated. I was re-inspired. I went to the people living and having a good old time, professional black folks. Energized after, let me just say, American Airlines is bogus. My wife and I went to the airport. We had seven in and a 6. Boo American Airlines, and they didn't even want to give me. They don't even want to take good care of us. So anyway, Earl, I got back, and I was reinvigorated. I was re-inspired, and then some bull crap happened, Earl. Now, before I left out my house, I was on 50. My wife said, baby, don't drink no coffee because you're going to act up. Babe, I'm sorry. I got the coffee. What happened here? I might I agree with you. We are from a unique time and place, and as much what's in it for the black people as I talk about, Bolingbrook holds a very special place in my heart. And if you are from Bolingbrook, then I give you the benefit of the doubt. Even if I don't like some of the things you say or do, you know how it is growing up in Bolingbrook. But I just must say that when someone from my hometown started for free speech and to take food out of when you violate it, you violated it in trust. People are asking me to name. I wouldn't mind if Latino said what's in it for the Latinos. What's in it for the Irish? Difficult to understand why someone a hometown where we talk about all this growth and all of the family bond and violated the Bolingbrook Code in an attempt to take away from me instead of just calling. Sly, I'm gonna tell him, put some respect on my name. Earl, they're gonna have to put some respect. You violated the Bolingbrook Code. So where I was quiet, criminal justice reform, lock them up, Anita Alvarez. God, yeah, we got a lot to talk about. It's gonna be a long, long cycle. All you had to do was call. We got so many friends in common, even if you felt a little nervous. Bolingbrook, till the world blow up. If you know me, you know I say that. So I just want to make sure that we know that you did it. I did. I just kept my mouth shut. All right. Earl, now let's talk about the biggest thing going in the world right now, Donald Trump. Donald Trump has vanquished everybody. 16 candidates tried, 16 failed. Donald Trump, last man standing. And I'm here to tell you, Earl, I think it's going to be a tough road ahead. Tough road ahead. Now, I'm going to tell you now, I'm all Hillary all day. I'm going to do whatever it takes to help her win this nomination. But Earl, when I tell you that we are in for the fight of our lives and we'll be a ringside announcer for this election, because it's about to get ugly. And I'm here to tell brother, Donald Trump is not a joke. Donald Trump is not a joke. He is not to be played with. Donald has the potential to be the president of the United States of America. Who would have thought? A year ago, everybody laughed. But Donald Trump broke every imaginable and is now literally the Republican nominee. Now, on why Republican nominee and racism and Donald to throw away all the black people, I'm going to say that I disagree. Again, let me preface, I am 100% behind Hillary Clinton. Where Bernie, are there any Sanders supporters still out there? People that still believe? And if I was a Bernie Sanders supporter, consider tirade for the next, as long as this Democratic thing drops out, you have to ask yourself, is Bernie Sanders really in the best? Everybody, or Bernie Sanders now being selfish? Because here's the deal, bro. Donald Trump is going to be the non-traditional candidate, but he's going to be the new tradition. I watched Van Jones the other day live. Thanks. Shout out to Ray L. Jackson. Giving or connecting me to the link, but Van Jones pointed out something very interesting. What he pointed out was that President, we all know and love FDR, and he is burned into our memory. Then it was JFK who used TV, right? And learned to use TV. And now, even though he had a very minimal presidency, he is one of the longest and iconic in our heads. Then we look at President Obama, who learned internet, right? Master. Now, where I think we've all miscalculated, we have not grasped that the world has made the transition from our traditional mode of TV politics to a mode of reality show is the new normal. Reality show is usually the star, right? And now Donald Trump converted to use social media weapon at any time. So, and what I fear is that the Democratic Party will make the same mistake that 16 Republicans, which is to not take the man seriously. You know what, Earl? I got some more on that, but we're going to take a break to talk more Donald Trump. Now, if you with me on Facebook Live, I want you to stay on because this Donald Trump and why Donald Trump could potentially be the next president of the United States. It's your boy, Mace Jackson. You are tuned into Intellectual Radio, www.IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart radio station, and you are watching us live on Facebook.
These words make what you hear now compared to what you heard look easy. And the last album was just a sign to be released from the earth. Third trimester definition before birth, the womb of my mind. Now I'm expanding my nostrils, particles of the new man in an nostril. A new beginning of a new sentence, black ice, a definite article. And I become a part of you. 4 hours later, still serving you wisdom like a father do. And I'm just hoping that you can keep up. I'll do the work, you just sit back and kick your feet up. Another job come good, strictly for the listeners. It's hard work. Being this damn good. I come on the heels of Rakim and Kane and Coogee Rap, P.E. Nas and Cool James. And even though I left the rap game, I'm still lyrically first. Drop Coleman, put black in front of the first. And with this gift comes a curse. That's where the hater comes in at. And with success comes the worst. That's where the traitors come in at. But I just drop knowledge and like a Jehovah's Witness knock on the door of your conscience. Now I done been to some of these poetry sets. And I done seen some of these poetry cats. They just not ready. When I walk into the spot, I throwing brains and cause I'm rich bricks and nothing. It's hard work, y'all. Hard goddamn work for another man to make another man look so bad. Nothing can stop the flow of the pen stroke. The flow is so steady that it's serious. And you gonna need a pad with wings to catch the overflow. And that's all I need to say about that. End the sentence. Period. And all y'all who walk through the crowd reciting trying to emulate black. It's flattering that you cats wanna copy me, but I already got 2 sons trying to do that. And I got on my hard hat. Hands gripped around my number 2 sledgehammer, digging between the lines of the page with calluses on my palm. Doing what I was told by my mom. This is the calm. But the storm is coming, so he warned us from the modern day David. This is my song. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Sometimes I get caught up in the spirit and I lose. Easy being this damn good is hard work. And I'm telling y'all, somebody gotta do it. Oh, it hurts being good. It's hard work, man.
What's up, Chicago? What's up, world? It's your boy, Mace Jackson, and you are tuned in to the Mace Said Podcast. That's right, it's the Mace Said Podcast every Monday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on www.IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart radio station. I want to send a special shout out to my man, Black Ice, who is got my intro, because my main man, Trey, the Chocolate Jock, who told me he was going to get me some original music, has failed me. Trey, what's up, man? I see you out there watching live. You are tuned in again to the Mace Said Radio. You are tuned into the Mace Said Podcast. Yeah, I will talk about that, but we'll come back to Anita Alvarez. Because Earl, before I left, I was talking about Donald Trump and why he could be the president. So, contrary to what most people would like to think, I don't get a black racism vibe from Donald Trump. Does that make sense? I don't get a vibe that Donald Trump has issues with black. I don't get Donald Trump has an issue with Latinos. You know what I think? I think that is the byproduct of an overly politically correct world that now tells us that Caitlyn, Brucelyn, whatever you call her, is normal. And that we're crazy if we question it. You see, the world is for a lot of people. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. This bathroom is a third choice or a fourth choice or whatever. I think it's a boys, a men's, and a women, a boys and a girls. And I don't know if I want a 5-year-old making that decision that early, right? Now, I'm still trying to work that out in my mind. Does that make sense? Facebook, if you're out there, can you agree that that's something that it may take people a little time to get used to? Can you time for people to get used to? Now, if you can agree with that, and while you're trying to work that out in your mind, someone calls you a stupid, idiot, bigot, you like, wait, hold on. I'm just getting comfortable with gay marriage, and now you're telling me I got to open up a third bathroom, and if I'm not ready for it right now, then I'm a stupid idiot. Right? And so now, if you're not Mace Jackson, and I'm not, you guys know I'm pretty risque. I'll get out there and I'll say a lot of stuff. But if you're worried about your job or you're worried about what your boss is gonna say, you can't say anything about it. You can't say, guys, I'm a little uncomfortable with this new America that we're living in. I could kind of agree just a little. Okay? I'm getting used to gaming. Okay. Me with new things. Right? So now, not only do I have to accept Bruce Lynn Jenner, Bruce Lynn's now posing nude for Sports Illustrated. So I'm not comfortable with that just yet. But I'm a stupid idiot bigot because I'm not comfortable with that yet. Well, and I keep thinking about it. So I can't speak on it at all. Because if I speak on it, then I could lose my job. You may even stop PayPal from moving to my state. So I just shut up and I don't say anything, and the world just keeps moving past me, and they just keep piling on until one day Donald Trump comes along and he says everything that everybody's been thinking for all those years in this super politically correct world. And I'm going to tell you, PC is why we're at the point that we are now, because you can never tell the damn truth. You always got to make sure that you can't ever tell the truth, yet you say it in a protected way so that no one's feelings get hurt. And so while no one's feeling gets hurt, we continue to slide off the cliff. Now, I can see all of the racist incantations, and I believe that Donald Trump is a master of listening to what people are saying and then redo them. Meanwhile, or their Springfield bubble, their special interest groups, not really taking into account what the average person is feeling. And because are concerned with political correctness, even Republicans, they basically ignore what people really think. And regardless of how much you think you're doing the right thing for the greater good, ultimately you are elected to represent that you represent. In the state of probably North Carolina, don't believe that there should be a third bathroom. But their representative in the Senate because of the gay lobby. Donald Trump says, screw all of them. You don't want no gay bathroom, no third bathroom. We ain't having no third bathroom. That's what those people want. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I think that's going to vote for Donald Trump. See, I'm telling you, very interesting statistic. Do you know what Hillary Clinton needs to win percentage of the black vote? 91%. So let me ask you a question, Facebook. Intellectual radio audience. Do you think you could find 3 black people out of 20 that do you believe, if you're watching, do you believe that you can find 3 black people out of 20 that would vote for Donald Trump? If your answer to that question is yes, Donald Trump has a real potential of being the president of the United States. Now you'll say, well, he's offended all the women. Well, dag nabbit, did you see what he did today? He said Bill Clinton was the biggest abuser of women, presidential abuser of women, and he called Hillary an enabler. Guys, the loose cannon argument is not going to work. America wants a loose cannon. But quiet as is kept, he's not so much of a loose cannon as speaking for the silent majority. And so, Earl, I had a very, very, very interesting commentary today. A very interesting commentary today where I said, Earl, the Democratic Party could use a black Donald Trumping. Let me tell you, Donald Trump represents the interests of the base of the Republican Party that feels disenfranchised, that has not listened to their constituents. And so they came in and elected a guy who was completely outside of the box, didn't care about the status quo, didn't care about anything, and now he's in charge of their party. How many times have we come on this show and I said that black people don't get the contracts in the state? How many times have black folks said that we get ignored by the Democratic Party? The Democratic Party is ripe for a Donald Trumping, a black Donald Trumping. Because who is the most who gets listened to the least in the Democratic Party? Black folks. But who is the base? Black folks. People want a transgender bathroom. How many of their elected officials will vote for it? Right? Do our elected officials represent our interests? Hey, Aaron. Aaron one of these days, that Trump does about illegals. Guys, I understand that you see the reality, and every bit of logic used that, as my mom said, is the same logic 16 other candidates attempted to use against Trump. Now, lull yourself to sleep. You can make yourself believe that Donald Trump is a fake, a false. And I would even tell you, Earl, that initially I think that Donald Trump was a plant. And I did think that Donald Trump was a plant. But now, I think he got the ring. And in getting the ring, he's now the man. And I think that very soon we're going to see some very, very, very scary things. See, because I think that Donald Trump has created a monster that's bigger than him. See, Trump has just created Donald Trump has created a Frankenstein that is going to be out of his control. Because, see, I think Donald Trump is a New Yorker, right? So he don't really get. I don't know if a New Yorker is really a racist like that, kind of, sort of. He's a deal maker. He's got to do deals. And guys that do deals, they may be racist, but I think he knows how to get a deal done. But I think that the people that are supporting him, some of them, hey man, they want blood. They are dead serious. Dead serious. And so I just want to caution us not to just call everybody stupid and dumb, but really start to think about what the plan is to address the Donald Trump that is out there. Because, guys, it's real. Did you see in the news that 60,000 people, Democrats in Pennsylvania, switched? Right? And it's not as though they love Hillary right now. So we got to figure it out. All right, who we got out here? You out here, Facebook? Let me see what we got on Facebook. Let me respond to some of these comments and say what's up to some of these people. All right, Trade Chocolate Jock, what's up, man? Good brother, help me get some thing done. What's up, there, Merritt? What up, my man? Michelle Merritt, how are you, man? Todd Lockwood, you agree with Todd? You agree with me, man? Damn, I'm gonna have to freeze this comment because Todd is usually one of my biggest critics. D. Cheney, back at you. Helen, I think it's your internet. Every week you telling me you got some issues. Straight up, what's up, Roland? Said nobody. People on your friends list that are gonna vote. Three people on your friends list are voting for Donald Trump. Hey, Everett. What up, Everett? What up, boy? Yes, I know you don't want to believe it, but shoot, I had yesterday at least 3 right there on responses. Everett, you crazy. That, boy. And it is real, y'all. This stuff is real. It's been a great show. I've been having a great time. You are tuned into the May Said Radio Show and Podcast. Hey, Earl. When can a black man be free just to? I often wonder, do my commentaries. I write them. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Did I tell too much truth? And it's so crazy ever accuses me of lying. Trouble for telling a lie. The truth. Y'all. Tell the truth. I challenge anybody tell me that I'm lying, and if I am, just let me want to make sure right by my. Doing good, and I hope to continue to do well for years. But it can't just be me, and it just can't be a few of us. Now, everybody's not going to be an entrepreneur. Everybody ain't going to college. A fair shot. I don't mind anybody saying what's in it for the Irish. I don't mind anybody saying what's in it for the Latinos, what's in it for the Asians, what's in it for the, I don't care what it is. You have to represent for your self-interest. And anybody that wants us to not represent for our own self-interest is not really for us. Now, y'all, to my fans, let me not say my fans, to my friends, to the people that watch, to the people that honor me by taking time out to debate with me, to sharpen my sword, to listen, watch. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. But I don't just say these things so that they can go on deaf ears. It's time we start taking action. We do not have to be passive viewers in our future. We have a say. Remember, you have a say. This ain't easy. Sometimes it's hard. But I'm going to keep fighting. But I'm going to need y'all to help me. Y'all's getting tougher. It's getting harder every week. Every week I'm coming against something different. I want to thank those people in the community that are strong enough to stand with me. And I want to tell y'all, I want to make sure that you tune in next week because we're going to try and have the watchdogs on here. We're going to talk about some of these things that have been going on, all this money getting made. Hey, y'all, you've been tuned in to the May Said Podcast, the May Said Podcast, live right here on www.intellectualradio.com. We are an iHeart radio station. This will be uploaded to YouTube. It will. If my man Earl blesses me, he'll get this on iHeart tonight. He'll get it up to iHeart tonight, and I'll be back with you next week. But y'all pray for me and fight with me, because it's tough out here. Don't forget what's in it for the black people. Somebody got to ask, because we can't all be scared. Peace.
Words make what you hear now compared to what you heard look easy. And the last album was just a sign that it was time for me to be released from the earth. Third trimester definition.